concentrate.
Okay, so we had a little preview. I hope you enjoyed it and that everyone could see it. So I hope everyone's ready to start. We are going to start with grounding ourselves and chanting 3 low ohms. I hope that, if you feel comfortable, please chant with me. Otherwise, you can just sit quietly. So just sit comfortably. You can close your eyes if that feels comfortable, if that feels okay. Take a nice deep breath. Just notice that you're breathing. You can exhale through your nose. And inhaling deeply. Exhale. Let's inhale for Om. So let's make sure that we are sitting comfortably and our posture is relaxed. Setting our body in a position that it doesn't bother us later. So the posture should be fairly straight, kind of regal, but not really rigid. And ideally, with relaxed shoulders, maybe hands on your laps, on your knees, trying to keep your chin not too low, not too high. The eyes can be either closed or just gently shut. With a very tiny light still coming in if you need that. And let's allow our facial expression to be very gentle and soft. Gentle and soft. The posture comfortable yet steady is a requirement of a good meditation. Otherwise, if we don't sit comfortably and if our body is not steady, we meditate on a pain in our hip or in our knee. So we are not really able to connect with our self, with our breath. So yeah, I hope you found this position which works for you. And if you need to change the posture over the course of meditation, you can do it as many times as you need to. Just try to do it mindfully. Decide that, okay, I'm going to move my knee or my hand and just then do it. We're going to start with taking a few breaths through our nose and just sigh through our mouth. So let's inhale through our nose. And just feeling a relief. Inhaling deeply. And one more time. Nice deep breath in. And then, if possible, we will switch to breathing in and out through our nose. So we activate the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest, which makes the meditation possible. And for a few moments, we will breathe with a ratio. So it's not a meditation yet. We'll just breathe for a few moments and see how long your exhalations and inhalations are. So let's just count in our heads, making sure we are comfortable with the breath. Let's practice that for a few moments, breathing in and out through our nose and counting how long the breath is. without changing anything yet, just noticing the length of the inhales and exhales. Then, when you know how long your exhalation is, you may start extending it. So, extending the exhalation so it's a bit longer than your inhalation. So, let's say you're exhaling right now you're inhaling to 3. So, maybe you want to exhale to 4 or 5. Ideally, stretching to maybe 1.5 of your inhale. So, if you are inhaling to 4, you may want to exhale to 6 if that's possible, maybe even double it. But make sure that your breath is comfortable. If you feel any strain, just lower the ratio and make sure it feels natural. The strain is not okay. You can play with the ratio for a few moments, seeing what feels natural in a way that you exhale a little bit longer than you inhale. Let's practice that for a moment, trying to find the perfect breath. Breathing in and out through our nose. And if you find the natural ratio for you, notice the pause after each exhalation, just before you inhale again. Notice a tiny pause after you exhale. And we're going to extend this pause gradually, but try not to hold the breath. The pause is just that, the pause after, each time you exhale, maybe for a count of 1 or 2, no longer. But it's not a retention. It's just a pause where your exhalation is just merging with everything else outside of you. Okay. Imagine that your breath comes in from the infinity and then it dissolves into infinity. And there is that moment of rest before each breath enters the nostrils again. And another full breath takes part. So let's just practice that for a few moments, extending that pause super slightly, but comfortably. And if you feel that any part of that breath makes you strain, just go back to the last comfortable ratio. So don't extend it anymore. The comfortable ratio is your baseline, that's your breath. And try to remember that. Make it yours. Just practice that for a moment. And bring your attention to the nose. Notice the cool air coming into your nostrils and a slightly warmer and maybe a little bit more moist air leaving them. That will be your anchor, your point of concentration. So just pay attention to that for a moment. We got our ratio. We have our concentration point. Just stay here for a moment, keeping breathing. We're going to make a transition from this breath control, the pranayama, this breathing exercise, to meditation on breath. So we will switch from any manipulation of the breath to just watching it. So it will be quite different than what we were doing till now. There's no counting anymore, no changing anything, not controlling at all. Just witnessing and knowing which part of the breath is taking place at any moment. So that's when we are transitioning to the meditation practice. When you inhale, simply know that you are inhaling. And when you exhale, know that you are exhaling. Noticing the pauses and not changing anything. We will practice that for about 10 minutes or so. And every now and then you will notice that you may want to control the breath. You'll start counting, or maybe that your mind is somewhere else. So when you see that this is the activity that your mind is engaging in, as many times as you need to, go back to your baseline breath for a moment, and then to the anchor, your nostrils, and practice that for a moment and hold on into it until you are ready to let go of that control and practice only watching. So the meditation part is just watching the breath, just being aware. So let's practice that. Whenever you find your mind being occupied by some thoughts or you want to control the breath, just go back to your baseline, to your anchor, just to watching your breath whenever you're ready again. When you inhale, you know that you're inhaling. And when you exhale, you know that you're exhaling. Meditation practice slowly coming to the end. Now keep your eyes still closed. Just notice how you feel without any judgment about your practice. Just notice anything that's present in your body at the moment, anything that's present in your mind. Just noticing and welcoming everything as if you welcome the guest. I will ring the bell 3 times, and as you hear the third sound dissolving, you may slowly open your eyes. Honoring your practice. If you wish to bow your head, honoring your inner teacher, or just honoring your practice in any way that it feels makes sense to you. I honor the light in each of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for your practice. Thank you so much for the Sangha, for the community. It means a lot to me. And if anyone, I'm going to stop recording now.